Well, hey there, team. This is podcast number 819 for Coach Jeff. It's the 14th of December 2019, and you are listening to episode 49 of the Power Up Podcast. Well, hey there, team, and welcome along to this episode of the Power Up Podcast, podcasting since 2007 and heard by more than 1 million people in over 160 countries. I am your host, Coach Jeff, and today I share with you some great words from the hip-hop preacher, Eric Thomas. Check out all things Coach Jeff at coachjeff.com.au. That's enough of the coach banging away here at the desk. We'll be right back, and we'll talk about what to do with your next 24 hours, and here's some great words from Eric Thomas. Alrighty, team, let's jump into today's episode of the Power Up Podcast, and what I want to quickly talk about today is the difference between what some of us do with our 24 hours of a day and what others do. And I think, you know, one of the traps in our everyday lives is things like Bookface, all the other social medias, the way that we are connected, so connected every 24 hours of the day. It is really, really easy to get sidetracked, and you jump onto Bookface to quickly check something, and next thing you know, you've been there for an hour and a half, and you're just endlessly, mindlessly scrolling and clicking on this and clicking on that. You know, I know, for example, YouTube is a great trap for me. To love YouTube, and so much good stuff on there, good wholesome stuff on there, actually. But it is so easy to start wandering down a rabbit hole as you click and click and click something else, and that leads to something else, and away you go. And it is really, really important that we make a difference with each and every 24-hour day that we are given. And I'm going to finish the show off today with a very short 1-minute clip from the hip-hop preacher Eric Thomas. Now, Eric Thomas is somebody that I listen to a lot. I've heard some great talks from Eric Thomas, just one of many, many, many people that I listen to and try to listen to on a daily basis. Really important that you get this stuff into your head on a regular basis. Now, a lot of people might say, all this motivation stuff is, it's cliche, it's trendy, it's just feel good stuff. But I'm telling you, with the amount of stuff that goes into your head on a daily basis that is not doing you any good, it doesn't hurt to try and counteract some of that stuff with some good stuff going into your head. And Eric Thomas is one of the greats. And, and when I say one of the greats in so much of the good common sense stuff that he talks about. And in this short clip that we're going to play, he talks a lot about the difference between what some people do with their 24 hours and what others of us do with our 24 hours. So as we play this clip and wrap this episode of the Power Up for today, I want you to listen to these words from Eric Thomas and think about what you're going to do with your next 24 hours. Well, that's about enough of the coach banging away here for now. I'll see you on the very next episode of the Power Up. This is the coach saying bye-bye for now.
If you only have 24 hours in a day, your success is dependent upon how you use the 24. You got to hear me. People talk about Oprah Winfrey, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Listen to me. I don't care how much money you make. You only get 24 hours in a day. And the difference between Oprah and the person that's broke is Oprah uses her 24 hours wisely. That's it. Listen to me. That's it. You get 24. I don't care if you broke, you grew up broke. I don't care if you grew up rich. I don't care if you're in college, you're not in college. You only get 24 hours. And I blew up literally. I went from being a high school dropout to selling 6,000 books in less than 6 months. What happened? My 24 hours. I was like, okay, Eric, you got to get a grip on your 24 hours because you're about to be broke for the rest of your life. And that's all I need you to do for me. I can tell you all about your life if you just write down your 24-hour schedule for me and you let me look at it. I can tell you where you're going to be in 5 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 10 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 20 years if you keep that schedule.